What's going on, my people? I'm sitting up here at the park right now. As you can see, it is mighty, mighty dark. Just felt the need to sit by some water. Like, seriously, just felt the need to sit by some water. Tonight was a night when I got off and I wanted to chill out but not really go home. And I felt like nature was calling me. I'm starting to get back at peace for real. I guess the point of this video is to always take heed onto how your body is feeling, how your mind is feeling, and what your heart feeling. Everybody know every day is not the same, so decompress. Decompress. I'm looking up at the stars too. And well, I say stars. In another video, I was like, yo, man, these are satellites. I was actually at home one time, and I kept looking at a quote-unquote star, and I was like, yo, that's not a star. And I'm like, yo, that's not a star. And it didn't really disappear like a UFO, but that like, just, you know how UFOs are. Like, 1 second they there, and then they shoot off to another spot type of deal. It just disappeared, man. This whole life thing is just, it's crazy, especially with 2020 and everything going on right now in the world. Kanye West talk about running for president. We got Trump in office, the COVID, just everything. Like, you can say it's biblical, but I think it's manipulated for sure. Decompress. You have to woosah in these crazy times because none of this shit makes sense. Like, none of it. None of it. The whole existence of mankind in general just don't make sense. I still don't understand how a fucking baby is made from fucking sperm. You know? Two people fucking and here go a human being. This shit is scientific. I always thought we was in a fucking science project anyway. Like, seriously, the world seemed like a damn science project. I always thought that we was living somebody's science project. It's really what makes sense to me, just in the mind. And I always thought the way to end the world, to really end the world, if everybody come into consciousness at the same time and actually think about the same thing. Like, every single person in the whole world just really think about the same thing. And I think whatever you think about will manifest itself. And I think that's another reason why the control is where it is in the world. So your mind can be taken off of focusing on what you really need to focus on. It's hard for 10 billion people to think about love or think about, hey, let's end this destruction. And if you want to say go to a higher plane, it's hard to do that with a billion people. Everybody have to be on the same page. And how would that happen? How would that really, really happen? It'll have to be something major, catastrophic, to change the mindsets of the masses. But I'm talking about something that triggers everybody on the planet. Every single last person on the planet. You can't tell me that it won't manifest, because I've seen the power of manifestation. Just from me, and I'm a single person. So imagine if 10 billion people was thinking like me all at one time. That's power. It's power in it, man. What else I want to address? I know when I first started this little channel, and I don't be on here like I used to, it was all that targeted individual stuff. And I definitely still believe in it because I'm living it. I just don't like that label. Never been a label person. But it's actually, yeah, it's definitely still going on in my life. I don't focus on it as much, but like I say, it's still going on. Through my process, I realized the more that you focus on it, the more that it'll entertain you. If that makes sense, it'll definitely entertain you. just getting to a place to where really I can let my mindset control me. And that's hard to do because I'm empathic and I feel what others don't feel, and I'm in the healthcare field, so that's even crazier. If you sick, I'ma feel it. If you depressed, I'm gonna know something going on with you. I'm very sensitive to energy, very, very sensitive to energy, which I know a lot of you probably really is that's watching this video. And I want to shout out to when I first started, and I was like, yo, it's 1, 2, 3 people. Like y'all really why I come on here every so often, because I just wanna keep in contact, let y'all know that everything's straight. I'm still here, I'm still going, and blase blase, because there was certain people out there that I knew that was really living this, and I haven't seen them in like a year or two, but I know how it is. Sometimes you got to put that phone down and, you know, just stay on your grind and know what's going on in your life and keep it moving. I get that too. I done put way too much personal stuff on here, things that I should not have said, and it's a lot of things that I should have said, but just out of protection for my people, I try not to. But at the same time, I try to deliver what I can. Whether it's in code or I just be straight blunt with it. Or I might slip up while I'm talking to you and tell you something. I'll be like, shouldn't have said that. But it is what it is, you know. I'm going to still upload it. I'm going to still upload it if I feel like I was speaking the truth in that video for sure. Man, what else I want to talk about? Because it's going to be a quick little video. I just came out here to sit. I was like, yo, let me record something real quick and just send it out. Man, I love y'all. I know the ones that really fuck with me. Y'all care about me too. Keep sending me that love, light, energy. And I'm going to do the same for you. And I like when I get serious how the crickets and everything that's in the water kind of die down, man. Nature is a fool. It's a beast. The birds been chirping crazy at my house lately. Like crazy, crazy. They been singing to me. I feel like the powers that be is just telling me, bro. And powers that be that's in my lane that's looking out for me is like, man, keep going. You there. Like, you ain't doing nothing wrong, man. You doing everything right. It might be hard in a wicked ass world where you trying to see your way out, but you're not doing nothing necessarily wrong, man. You doing something right. For somebody to try to peep you out and try to, you know, take you out the game or see what you got going on 24/7, man, you doing something right. So never forget that. It may be hard, but you really kind of living in God's purpose right now, even though you're trying to find your purpose. And I always said, ultimately, when I had to boggle my mind and think about it, you're trying to find a purpose, but ultimately it's just being you, being your true self is the most significant thing that you can do. It's your greatest weapon, and it's what people fear the most. It's what people fear the most, because when you become your true authentic self, you can't help but to really shed light on what you see, what you feel, and what you know. And believe it or not, it's going to be a reflection around your environment as well. You can change mindsets just by being yourself. And it ain't even about changing nobody no more. It's about living your fucking life, man. It's about doing what you gotta do. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, like, whatever you think is what you can manifest. It's levels to it. It's a game, man. It's a science project, man. It's just how you see the world. How you see the outcome, what you think of it, you know? If you think like once you done with this, then it's total death, then that's what's gonna be. Just like you always hear these stories of the afterlife, how people have their own perception. That's all it is. It's because of the belief that they have within themselves. Everybody see heaven and hell differently. Everybody. So just like heaven and hell is how you see life, how you living it right now. Everybody experience it differently and see it differently. Man, we gotta get back in that treasure bag and start looking at the good and manifesting the good within us, because if you stay on a vibration of, oh, I'm being targeted, it's a low vibration. That's why if you're going to say something like that, at least say you're an empowered individual. Give yourself a little credit, you know. Give yourself a little credit and give yourself some esteem to keep you going through this world, because it's hard. I'm not going to lie to you, it's hard. Nothing in life is ever easy. And I don't even think I would have wanted it easy. I pray for it to come easy, but in my spirit and who I truly am, I don't really want nothing to come to me easy. I want to figure it out myself. So with that being said, man, I leave here just saying this, like, I love y'all. Keep your head up. Keep strong. Stay in nature. If you religious or even if you spiritual, pick up that Bible sometimes. You don't have to read it from verbatim, and you don't have to believe in it cold. I want to say cold-heartedly, but soul-heartedly. Interpret the Bible to where it can benefit you, you know? Like, seriously, it's not too many tools out there that can really give you that strength. So use whatever you can use to help really better yourself. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Continue to grind, continue to love, and continue to build yourself up. Self-love, self-love, self-love. That's the journey I'm on. Self-love, self-love, self-love. Take care of yourself. Don't give out too much of your energy if you ain't got too much to give to yourself. Then you'll be depleted. And for the 144 out there, man, I see y'all. I see y'all, and I feel y'all, man. Together we come, man. Can't wait to come back to y'all. Like, seriously. Be like Color Purple. Me and you clapping hands in this mud, man. Like, for real. But I'm finna go and get up out of here. I was trying to show y'all some stars, but my phone is like super dark right now. You can't see nothing. Like, at all. You can't even really see trees. You can see that little tree. That go a little light, little light, little light. But yeah. Let me get on up off of here, and like I said, man, continue to be ourselves, man, because y'all changing the world without even knowing it. Straight up. Peace.